to you. Can you hear us?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Rory, another good day today for the team and also for Stuart Broad at both sides of the day. Can you tell us what it's like being on the field and when he's in one of those moments where he's looking like he's going to take a wicket every ball? Just describe what the experience is like out there.
Well, I'm generally stood at gully, so I'm hoping I'm going to catch it when it gets nicked to me. But yeah, it's obviously a nice place to be when his tail's up and he's bowling how he is, because you feel like the ball's going to come to you, which is a great place to be. So yeah, he's bowling really well at the minute.
And in terms of your own knock today, good to get a chance to sort of maybe bat in a slightly different situation and set up the game for the team?
Yeah, nice to play some different shots. I normally reserve them for some 2020 practice and those sort of things. So yeah, nice to open up a little bit there. But obviously, the way Siv set a platform there with me, and then how Bruty came in and played, we obviously put ourselves in a good position. That's the most pleasing thing.
Rory, Dino here. Well played today. How close did you think? Do you think you would get that close to get that 100? There was a bit of pressure on you with Ruti looking for the declaration and trying to manufacture a few runs there.
Yeah, I think you would have given me another over had I got past it. But yeah, I was just looking to try and hit the fence. So yeah, unfortunately missed out. But yeah, like I say, glad that we set up the team in a good position.
I'm not sure if you're aware about how long it's been since England have had an opening century stand on home soil, 4 years or so. Just how well do you feel that relationship between you and Dom is blossoming at Test level? Obviously, you know each other really well from your Surrey days, but Test cricket's another step up, and obviously with the injury, it hasn't been smooth sailing. But do you feel that you're blossoming quite nicely together?
Yeah, I mean, me and Sid have got a very good relationship away from cricket. We obviously know each other really well from our Surrey days and those sort of things. So it's, like you say, Test cricket's another level up. It's about helping each other when you can, experiencing different things, and he's adapted really well to it, and that's very pleasing. And for us to push on as a partnership, it's obviously nice. You hear stats like that. It's a really good thing that we've been able to do it, and it's now about pushing on from there.
Thanks.
Any more? Go on, Ali.
Hi, Rory. I think that's your sort of most profitable Test match by way of runs across 2 innings. I'm just wondering how sort of settled you now feel at Test level. It feels like you sort of, you've been in the side a good while now. How settled do you feel, or do you still feel like you're really under pressure to keep scoring?
I think you always feel under pressure to keep scoring. I've always felt like that at Surrey before Test level, and I feel like it in the same way. Runs are currency, so keep trying to put up numbers and keep trying to impress in those sorts of things. And obviously learning on the job a little bit. You go to different places that you haven't been before, and you try and take lessons from people around you and try and learn as much as you can. So. Yeah, I suppose to a certain extent that there is a point of feeling settled, but I think it's also a dangerous position to put yourself in. I think you want to keep scoring runs as much as you can.
Thank you. Just so you do feel a bit more comfortable than, say, your first 2 or 3 Test matches, basically, feeling like part of the team now.
Yeah, it's nice to be on home soil as well. Obviously, I've never been to Sri Lanka or the West Indies before. Now in my first 6, so yeah, it's obviously nice to play on home soil and get a few of those in as well. So. Yeah, feeling, obviously it helps as well for my game personally. As a player, I've enjoyed captaincy at Surrey. I get to think about other people, and I enjoyed, trying to help Sid as much as I can and trying to help batters around me from things I've seen. So, yeah, that's probably helps as well.
Okay, we'll go to Stefan, and then we'll finish with John Ashbridge.
Hi, Rory. How worried are you guys about the weather forecast?
Well, I think it's probably played into declaration. You have to ask the skipper a little bit more on that one. But I don't think tomorrow looks that great. So obviously we accelerated a little bit there to try and get ourselves in the position and managed to get a couple of poles tonight. So we're 8 wickets away. hopefully we can push on.
Thank you.
And John, last question, please.
Okay, Rory, hi. Stuart's on 499. Was it a discussion, that won the final over that people urging him to try and get the 500th? Was that talked about much?
I didn't actually know that he was as close as he was. So Sibbo nudged me before he bowled a ball and just walked up to him and went, he's on 497. And I was just like, 497, 497 wickets. I was like, oh, there you go. So we better catch it. So he's obviously, those two tonight has taken him one away. So, basically standing there trying to help him get to 500.
I mean, you're a guy who's obviously, you've got quite a flavour, quite an experience of Test cricket now. And so even though you're a batsman, you must be able to appreciate the magnitude of 500 Test wickets. Yeah,
it's obviously a pretty ridiculous achievement to get 500, and he's obviously chipped in some handy runs in this Test match as well, which is nice to see. So he's bowling really well at the minute, and hopefully we keep grabbing him in the slips.
Cheers, thanks.
Brilliant, thanks everyone. See you tomorrow.